all night?
We've been getting it.
Mama kept you up all night? Radius Roll's
I
been
love
kicking his butt. All right, dude, what? Is this Tech Talk with Al Cloyd? Is that what this
That's what
is?
this is.
I can't
Live
keep up
from
with this
North
thing.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, TGD Radio presents Tech Talk with Al Cloyd.
It is Tech Talk with Al Cloyd time here at thegolfdirector.com. And, of course, in the house, Dr. Grind himself,
Good
Mr.
morning.
Al Cloyd.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Excellent, man. I can't complain.
Okay, you look good in those white headphone type things, yeah.
You can't beat a deal like that.
That and the shirt and hat. Ooh.
I tried.
I'm getting
I
excited.
tried.
Introduce your guest.
Definitely, you can't beat it. This is Bobby with Bandit Golf. He's a very, very good friend of mine.
I know Bandit Golf. I've been there, done that.
Yep.
Well, thanks for
Bobby,
having
welcome
me.
to the program.
Thanks a lot.
And, of course, everybody knows Hugh Roy III. Everybody.
That's right.
Everybody. Tiger's next instructor.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
I got $1. You watch. He's running for president,
Yep.
and he's going to hire Hugh.
Hey, you can't beat a deal like
There,
that.
hey, I looked into my bowling ball last night, and I saw it.
His bowling ball.
Both.
There's 3 holes in it, too. I can't figure that out. What are
There
they
you go.
for?
I don't have clue.
They're too small for certain things.
Right, exactly,
I figured that
exactly.
out after trying.
Yeah. I mean,
Don't
Lord
worry,
help
Rick.
us.
Rick, it was a little joke. It was a little joke. Get it? Get it? Get it? All right, Al, what are we talking about today?
awesome. What we're talking about is custom finishing golf clubs. So there's just so many options now, and basically they're taking on the personality of their owner as far as
Oh,
color,
that's scary, dude.
style. It is.
That's especially scary when the Godfather's involved.
That's scary, dude. What do you
If you-
put bags of sand on mine or what?
you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Don't
and I'll
say
a
a damn
couple out
word,
and show
Gilbert.
you.
Now
Don't
they
say a
got
word.
one with slick back hair with Dapper Dan.
Dapper
Yeah.
Dan.
Because
Look at that. Isn't that good looking?
you know, pink is very popular right now.
Especially with you, Royer.
Especially with you, Royer. And he was pink before pink was.
Pink.
You got it, definitely. And this one here has been powder coated. It was put in a tumbling machine before it was powder coated, so
Really?
it's got a tumble finish, on it.
Right, right.
Then it was powder coated, paint filled. Then we reshafted it and put a ferrule on there that kindly complemented the color scheme in the head,
Uh-huh.
and then also a grip that complements the color of the head and the ferrule. So that's basically the trend right there.
Did you and Bobby do this?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Wow.
Teamwork. He painted the head, and I put the shaft in it. So
Really?
you can't beat it. So
When's the Godfather getting one of these?
ASAP.
Yeah, I've been hearing that
ASAP.
crap for a couple of years. Let me see that, Al.
Yes, sir.
Show us some other examples.
You got it.
This is good. This is show and tell time.
We love show and
Jeff,
tell
can
time. Can I?
Can I?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Biggin.
Okay, and this one here has been it's had a double treatment. So, and I'll let Bobby. You want to go ahead and tell us about this one?
I'll tell you
Double
about this
treatment.
treatment. This is powder coat base. We went ahead and powder coat. It's an old TaylorMade super fast. Nothing really special when we got it. So we powder coated it in a Carolina blue with some red and white paint fill, and then we came in and did a hydrographic printing on the top of it. It's a water transfer printing of a spider web on top, and kind of nailed the center of the web right in the middle of the head. And that's kind of a unique finish. If you talk to most of the experts, they're going to tell you you can't do a hydrographic dip on top of powder coat. But we figured out a way to do it. So
Really?
You just proved them wrong. See,
yeah,
I
there's a
figured
way.
it out
There's
now.
a way to do
Yes,
it.
tell
There's a way
Bobby
to
he can't do it, and it'll
Right.
get done.
Oh yeah, that's you just tell us we can't.
Yeah.
We'll dig a hole proving.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
very
there's a lot of
serious.
difficulties with golf clubs that presents to hydrographic printing, but we're still figuring things out every day, aren't we?
It's a learning process. It's and I've got one here. This one has hydro dipping, and so this one's in a camouflage form. So
Now,
Pass
here you
that.
go,
That's for
HR.
our hunting crowd.
Here
right
you
there.
go,
That's for our hunting
HR.
crowd.
Got the hunter orange sparrow.
Don't
and-
worry, Monday afternoon you won't find Hugh because he'll
No.
be sitting in the woods.
He'll be in a tree stand.
It's opening day. I will be in the tree.
He will be in a tree. I guarantee
HR, that's
it.
right up your alley right there, Bubba.
Yep.
Yeah, we hydro dipped the shaft on that one as well.
Wow. That's impressive, guys.
Thank you.
I mean, it's
That's
really,
good looking
and
stuff.
I was telling Al last night, when we were looking at my 3-wood, and I told him, I said, you realize the kids will go nuts over this stuff. Once they see it
Yeah.
and they're going to get, because all I teach are juniors pretty much.
Right.
And they'll go nuts over this kind of
It's
stuff.
definitely more geared toward that crowd.
Exactly.
Definitely.
It's-
It's
You
a
think so?
it's
well,
not for everybody.
it's not for everybody. The,
Yeah.
the thing that we have to impress, we do. This is our inventory that we're doing for the most part. The ping was a pre-sold, and that
Right.
was custom done for
Right.
a customer. But for the most part, the examples we're showing are our own inventory that we're doing to show examples. So we do a little bit more outlandish
Right.
things and louder grips and colors and things just to show what the possibilities are. But we can do boring too. We can do brown, black
Yeah.
if you want it done.
And we'll go from that kind of into wedges. This one here came into us, and when it did, it was a beat worn wedge. So we worked it out, smoothed it out, sent
Say
it
that,
out.
say that again.
It was beat
worn.
and worn. Yes.
It's Tennessee
Rode hard and
English.
put
It's
up
okay.
with it.
I
Yeah,
got it.
it's
You've
Tennessee English.
obviously
I
not
understood
read
it.
Bobby's book. That's
Yeah,
that's
we
in
knew
a-
you got
in
it,
a term
Gilbert.
of indexes.
So basically it just we brushed it down, sent it off, had it replated, and then from that point we used paint fill, powder coated the shaft, and then put a grip on it that would complement the ferrule and the paint fill. So, and this is with the guys with Pure Grips. They do an excellent color combinations.
That was a custom order as well. That's for a customer. That's got to be shipped out today.
Excellent.
Well, I just got one thing to say, guys. Damn good work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's impressive. And especially the way you were able to recondition the head.
Yes, sir.
Did I say that right, Al?
That's correct.
You have to.
That's correct.
You should do this one. This is
And
That's
real
impressive
proud of
work.
this.
Oh, we have to look at one of these
'Cause I-
wedges again.
Never
Jeez,
fails.
Oh, is
Bobby.
this the grind wedge?
Another
Yes.
grind wedge.
Lord
Seriously?
have mercy.
Oh, we got to promote
I mean,
Al some more.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
There
Let's-
you go.
Let's suck up
we,
to Cloyd.
We put a new finish on it though that he hadn't
Yep.
done before,
Yep.
and so it's a torched and oil finish. It's a little more rust resistant than
Wow.
a gun bluing.
That actually, but it looks like gun bluing.
It looks like gun bluing, but
does.
it's not. The heat actually turns the metal that color.
This is
It
a
would come in with some oil
Gamaz would
treatments.
Go nuts over this. He likes all that purple stuff. I like the
Okay.
shaft. Yeah.
Is this something like you did for Gubbles down at Golfsmith?
Yes, it sure is.
It's a blended double color shaft. Actually, it's a black and purple blend on the shaft.
We custom mixed the powder coating.
Does this stuff, Bobby? Does this stuff add any significant weight to the club that will change the swing dynamics of it?
It's absolutely insignificant because it literally is powder, and if you saw the amount of powder that it took to put on there,
Not a
it's not
factor.
even a teaspoonful of powder.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be like throwing a teaspoon of baby powder on something, and especially on club heads
Or a
because
little,
on
or a
club-
little dab of Vaseline? That would probably be
that would
heavier.
that would probably be a little bit
Yeah.
better on the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called illegal.
Oh, sorry, you.
And then as far as simple goes, this one right here is just kind of toned down. We just done a flat black shaft, kept a Cleveland style ferrule on it, and then just done the finish in it in just black and white.
It's a white. That's a white nickel chrome.
Yep.
That we offer.
And again, a previously used club?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, this right
So
here.
All
this
of
looks brand
this
new.
except the grind wedges were used. I mean, very used golf clubs.
So you guys are reconditioning the heads,
Yes, sir.
And then
getting them
refinish.
back into optimal playing condition, which is
Recut-
most important to
we
me.
can recut the grooves.
Yes.
All that
Okay.
stuff. That's the nice thing about this. We might as well go ahead and make it official, I guess, and announce. Al and I have teamed up and officially, and it's bringing some new new dynamics to what I can do because of him being able to cut the grooves and do some performance enhancements to the shafts and laser balancing shafts. It adds some performance upgrades to the cosmetic upgrades and refinishing that we do. And
Right.
it's making a pretty good combination.
Well, congratulations, guys. You've obviously got a team here that's going to be successful.
Thank you.
I mean, that wedge
First
right
off-
there looks fantastic when you sit it down. I mean, that looks like a club right off the shelf.
Thank you.
What I'm so impressed with you is the way the face is refinished. I mean, this looks like it just came off the rack.
I understand. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Here's
So-
this will give you an idea. I mean,
Yeah.
because you guys have been around for at least a couple of weeks playing golf. That's a really, really
Ancient.
ancient wedge there.
Ancient?
You can take a look at it and see how it turned out.
You know, the cosmetic stuff, that's all great, and I look forward to getting mine done as soon as we figure out what clubs I'm going to use, which I can't get any from you, Al, so I got to go look somewhere else.
Gotta love him.
But the point is
I
it's
never heard
just
anybody poor mouth as bad in my life.
who loves you, baby.
It never stops.
It's more than a dadgum wine store.
I like cheese and crackers, by the way, with that wine. So
Now this
see,
TP Mills
this stuff
sure.
here, guys. I mean,
It's
this,
gorgeous.
That's just
I mean,
impressive.
I'm serious. I'm
That's
not,
impressive.
I'm not kissing your butt. I'm
guys.
telling you.
I know. It's
I'm,
neat stuff.
I'm not
Really
sitting here
cool.
piping
Thank
sunshine
you.
up your backside here. I mean,
That's
that's
neat stuff.
That's good stuff.
You know,
right there.
That's neat.
other than the one thing I saw last night, this
Yeah.
is fantastic.
That's when
Oh,
you
you
put
got
me
to
behind
see
the
it
wheel
last night?
sometimes.
Well, I got to see it, and he pulled the plastic off, and he was like, what?
Oh, you're
Like,
talking about a golf club. I thought you was talking about something
No,
else.
my 3-wood.
Oh.
The one Landon put a signature on, so I had Al say, can you fix this? He goes, yeah, I got an idea for you. So
Oh, did Landon put a?
on the old,
Did he sign the top of it?
Yeah, on the 3-wood that came out of Tiger's Bend. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
There was only 4 of
There's
them.
only 4 of
made,
them exist.
and
Yeah.
I got one of them. And so,
Absolutely.
So I
Okay,
had-
Bobby,
There's a
this-
lot of those around here.
Yeah.
Bobby, this is likewise reconditioned. This
Oh
has
yeah,
got some
that
age on
that
it.
putter's got to be 40 years old. That's an old TP Mills putter, 30 to 40 years old.
Yeah, it's got an old
and-
acoustic fluted shaft in it.
Yep, yep. And on some of those, you're limited. I mean, you can't grind every ding out of them without
Yeah,
taking too much
losing
face
too much
out of them.
weight.
There's
Yeah.
only so much you can do. And fortunately, the powder coating covers up a lot of that stuff and will smooth it back out some. But
Right.
This one right here I've got it's a Scotty Cameron that we got, and this thing was beat to death. The whole top line.
that came out of a rental set, so you can imagine the treatment it got.
It was really beat. So we stripped it. We took and powder coated it. Didn't powder coat the face on this one because we wanted to leave the
Right.
mill marks
Right.
in. And then went with a blue color scheme. But this one right here, I was kindly
Yeah, we made that
tickled
for
with this
some
one.
company called Dallas Golf out in Texas, and so we figured we'd do some cowboy colors for them on that. But
Al, I saw this the other day in the trailer, and I hope I expressed, first off, my excitement for the success of how this turned out, but it was just bewildering as to how good it looks.
Thank
I
you.
mean, in the
I
fact
really
that
appreciate that.
you know you take something that was just basically set up to go to the barrel. I
Yep.
mean, it was going to be put in the closet, and it looks like it just came out of the studio.
Yes, sir.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Except now it's the Bobby Al studio.
That's you
There you
can't
go.
How
beat
about
it.
that?
You got it.
That's it.
You got it.
I mean,
So
I-
give us a little bit more information
Sure.
about this arrangement, this business arrangement that y'all have. I mean, is it a what corporate umbrella is it under?
Well, we'll be doing the refinishing under the Bandit
Okay.
Golf Chop Shop.
Okay,
The
Bandit.
prenup's
Golf
not done
Chop
yet,
Shop.
but
Prenup's not finished.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but we're wearing rings. so-
I have excellent experience with prenups, so if I can help you out there,
Just ask his lawyer.
I was going to say,
It's
he's
just
only
that-
been through 4 or 5 of them. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you
He's
know,
only
it's-
had 4.
I'm perfect there. So Bandit Golf
Chop Shop.
Chop Shop.
And the best way to reach us out there is on Facebook at Bandit Golf Chop Shop. It's a very easy communication tool, and we haven't done a formal website because everything's so individual and personalized. It's going to take communication between the. It's not going to be a here click on. I want this color. I want this letter. I want this because every club's unique. And there's some things we're limited on by the club that we can do or can't do. So you can't just have people go to a website and pick out what they want and send it in because it may not be able to be accomplished. There's just certain things you can't do to some clubs.
I've asked you this. Let me ask Bobby. He's seems to have the that side of the house.
Yes, sir.
There are other companies that are doing this crowning. This, you put your team logo on it,
Right,
or
right.
whatever it may be. Okay, and we see them operating out of franchises and running around. So it's just a matter of who you just happen to be talking to as far as their experience level, their capabilities, and things of that sort. Am I right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Do you have limitations on what design you could put on a club?
There are some limitations. It does have to be an existing hydrographic film pattern.
Okay.
As far as the powder coating, color is that's limitless. On the color, the
yeah.
colors are
We can
limitless.
mix.
Ferrules, of course, are limited to what's out there. You know,
Right.
we're not in that manufacturing process and grips.
Right.
The big thing on the club crown thing, and I don't like to run other people's issues down, but you brought it up earlier about the weight, the significant weight difference. The club crown, from a cosmetic standpoint, is very limited. It can only go on the top of the club, and you can't cut it in along the paint line. So you can't get in. You take that ping driver that's got the pink on the bottom. You can't cut that in along the paint lines. As the
Has to be
hydrographic
hand
printing
done.
and the powder coating, we can do it exactly where the club was finished before. And then the other drawback to the club crown is it won't run up the hosel, so it's just a fork around the hosel. So if you want to put a green crown on and you've got a red hosel, that's going to show. It
Got
won't
it.
run up the hosel.
Got
But the
it.
big thing from the performance standpoint is it adds 3 grams.
Oh, really?
By the company's own admission, they
does.
do.
I've
they
seen
do.
that on the
they do
website.
say that it adds 3 grams. So my guess is that's it. It's just like everything we round it. My guess is it's a little more, and that's a pretty
Going forward,
significant change to the head weight of a club, and that does impact the performance. It may
Sure,
not be
definitely.
something that the recreational player recognizes, but it's just like it's like
the big
laser
boys.
balancing a shaft. It does make a difference whether you recognize it or not.
Agreed.
exactly.
Agreed. Okay, so we can gain access, Bandit Golf,
Chop shop.
Chop Shop, Facebook. Best way to do it, you guys will be uploading pictures, giving us
Try
some
to do something every
historicals.
day, yeah.
Constantly,
So, and congratulations on the arrangement, guys. It looks
Thank
like
you.
you're excited, happy.
Very excited.
You're
Very.
spooning. So,
Exactly.
I'm
Little spoon, big spoon.
Yeah, yeah. Little booze, spoon. Wow, he just jumped right in there with
boy,
that.
I'll tell you what, I like Bobby. Bobby's got that
Yeah,
sense
Bobby,
of humor.
yeah.
You fit in good
Yeah.
around
We
here.
need to
Yeah,
get Bobby
he's gonna
back.
fit in good. That's
Yeah, we need to
Can't
get Bobby.
beat it.
Where you
We
from
can't-
originally?
I'm from the Panhandle of Florida, Lower Alabama.
Well, don't feel bad. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, so you
There
and
you
I
go.
got a lot in
Yeah,
common.
there you go.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's
There you
not
go.
far
Yep.
away.
Yep.
So.
And I'm right up the road from him.
There you go.
Noonan.
Yeah.
Noonan.
Awesome.
But yeah.
So,
no,
anyway,
this is cool stuff.
Good
Like
stuff,
I said,
Al.
I think the demographic, what you're looking at too, is going to be big. I think these kids are going to jump all over this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
and not just the kids. I mean, like with my shaft, we had it powder coated because of my cataract.
Yep.
And I mean, just the regular shaft was hurting my eye from the sun reflecting off of it. I would get a headache, and so we had Lamont powder coat the shaft, and just a world of difference. And now I was just watching the European Tour coverage this morning, and I probably counted 20 plus golfers that on that tour that had powder coated shafts.
Yes.
Yep.
So
we
it's-
were way out in front of that deal. It just, I mean, they didn't get the idea from us, but we were out. We were doing it before it was showing up on tour.
Right.
So.
Well, I look forward to learning more about this and,
Awesome.
and staying in touch with you guys
Thanks a
and see
lot.
how everything's moving along. And Al, once again, another fantastic Tech Talk with Al Cloyd.
Well, thank you so very, very much for
Yep,
having.
that's
me.
right. That's
Yep,
right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Go,
Yep,
go.
yep.
Can't beat it.
You can't
Bobby,
beat it.
Can't beat
Can't beat it.
Stick
Can't
club
beat
polar
it.
ball
Don't
bat.
get no
Doing
better
good,
than
doing
this.
good.
Yep, yep.
That's
All
right. That's
For
right.
Bobby, Al, Hugh,
Thanks, guys.
George. Thanks for
Thanks.
joining us here for Tech Talk with Al Cloyd. Coming to you real soon. We'll have Pro Golf Talk Live and several other shows. Of course, brought to you exclusively by thegolfdirector.com and the Zeus Marketing Network.